never get this close in the country. Oopsies. Talk about timing. Immediately starts playing music. So I gotta talk so that you don't hear the music. Oh my goodness, look at this. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. You are massive. Oh wow. Oh, look. White duckies. Oh, they're adorable. Just went right back to sleep. Oh, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. We got babies crying. We got a movie being filmed. We got people deciding to jump rope, play music right as I'm starting my video. Ah, well, thanks for clicking. Today, I am deciding, this baby is losing it, poor thing. Today I've decided to hike, I'd say just under half of Hamilton Harbor. So we're gonna hike around this trail. We're gonna go under a big bridge. And the idea here is to find, everyone's looking at me. I have a story to tell later on, but everyone that's filming is looking at me right now. Anyways, we're gonna find a bridge. We're going to get a coffee going. And yeah, let's do it. We go this way. Okay, well, there's just too many people not to, like, waiting, have our words, too many people not to film. Because as I wait for people, you can probably see behind me, there's a bunch of people. There's people in front of me. So if I wait to have nobody around, I'm gonna finish the trail. So we're hiking around. Figure I'll explain a little bit more now that it's a little quieter. The plan was to hike this trail all the way to a beach that I'm doing right now. And then I figured, you know what? It's not really long enough, right? It's about 4 or something kilometers. And I'm like, let's just tack something on, you know? Let's go a little bit further. So that was the time lapse. I decided I'm gonna tack on 1.3 kilometers. Just tack them on, bud. So now we're going to the beach. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if I can pick this up. Yeah. So you got a swan here, right? We go down there. You got a swan down there. 2 swans down there. And then way down there, another one. It's like they're zones. They have their own little feeding grounds. That's adorable. We go this way. No. You're coming with me. We're not doing that. More swans. So, I just realized this. Though this is a short hike, like 5, it's under 6, I know that. 5.3, I want to say, kilometers. Though this is a short hike, I'm hiking back. So it's going to be a good 10er today, bud. We're going 10. And the not so good part about this hike, which people may disagree with or not understand, but I can explain, it's all cement. So what that means for Dano, my knees don't like cement. My knees would rather be on dirt or grass or something soft. So it's going to be a real push to see if I can do 10 on cement. But I've done the Brantford Hamilton Rail Trail in the past, and that's 36 kilometers, and that was in one day. Shout out to Carl. So let's get back up there. My goal is eventually to be able to hike 20 kilometers in a day, which then you could do 200 in 10 days. I don't know why I have that goal. I'm weird, but 20 a day. Swans are like, you got any food? Where's the bread, bro? You got some bread? Oh, these little islands are taking them over. Wow, this is like Swan Goose Lane. There's so many geese and duck. Oh my God, geese and swan. Huh? It's their little highway. And then a duck. That's so cool. There's giant rigs out there. They look so small. It's so interesting to be so close to a city. Like you can see it, and yet it's peaceful, and other than the hum, I suppose, but that's the trains, that's not the city. So anyways, we're making progress.
A goose!
Oh man, wow. You want to know when it's truly springtime, like you actually know? Wow. It's when the sticks come back. Wow. Yeah, I'm messing with you. Get out of here before the geese attack me. Go, 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 go. I was just reading this. Kind of funny. It says the RAP for Hamilton Harbor identifies restoration of habitat for fish and wildlife, and increasing public access is critical to improving the quality of life of the harbor. Oh, Jay, there's a vehicle. I'm wondering, is that like wildlife? Increasing wildlife? Because it says public access. So people aren't gonna help. Don't you start. Anytime they start making noise, boyo, Dano's looking. But I don't think people help. There's so much garbage. So I don't know, maybe they mean wildlife. Increasing the public access that wildlife can access, because my brain hurts. Shouldn't have read that, Dano. Oh, this is a good enough spot if I need to take a break. Beautiful view. Sun's starting to shine. We've walked all the way from over there, basically. Blink, blink, blink. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, get some water, have a snack, maybe try and grab a goose. I don't know. I'm feeling up to it. Maybe see if I can fight one. I don't know. There's another good example. Mama cooped up. Now, this guy's sleeping. But there's a couple of geese over here. And if there's one thing I've learned about geese, I wonder if I can get over here. Yeah. See, this guy is watching everybody. Gotta be careful that I don't get... Oh boy, there's one right out the road. So what I'm thinking is this might be a flock that's together. And this guy's watching. He's watching. He's watching. And when they flick their head at you, I'm guessing that's like a go away. Like, don't be here. See, he's flicking his head. This guy's flicking his head. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's a like, keep on moving on. This is so cool to see. You got mom and dad hanging out, and just the different types of birds. We got a swan. We got ducks. We got geese. And they all just live and eat and hang out. They probably fight, but I just think that's so cool how they're all just hanging out. Man, I don't think they could have been talking any louder. These guys were so cute sleeping right on the edge of the water. And then this giant crowd who just yell talk, let's call it. Loud noises! That's how they, they woke them up. People! Well, you probably won't be able to tell. Trying to zoom in there. But that's Bayfront, the park. And we have made it all the way around the harbor. So that's Hamilton Harbor right there. Now we get to the bridge, which we transfer over to another bay. I don't know what it's called. Let's go find out. Oh, come here, buddy, don't run. Ducky, ducky, ducky. Pretty sure it's a diver duck. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh boy, oh, is that some clean water. Just scoop it with the hand butt. Yikes. Well, there's a sharp curve ahead. Gotta slow down. Holy. Hopefully you can see that. You know what? I was wrong. People do help. People help with public access, helps with the wildlife. Because then they don't have to look for food. They just eat all the garbage.
People!
All right. We're on bay number 2. The goal is to go all the way around because over here there's a beach somewhere. And that's where we're gonna have coffee. So let's go that way. Let's just... Yeah, that's what you want to see. You know what I love? It says no boating. There's a boat launch like right over there. But yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near this water. It's nasty. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, something happened with a sewage plant or something like that, and it drained into here. And the water's just no bueno. Hey, come on! Oh, I am for sure dipping onto a gravel trail. Whew. Immediately my knees are like, oh, thank you. Not doing too bad though, I'm not gonna lie. Feeling pretty good. So I just ducked in here. We're gonna see if we can find a spot. But I believe we're going out there. So we're almost there. You know what's really nice about this? Everything's all like over there. Highway, city, people, cars, traffic, go buses. And we go that way. There's a boat launch, by the way. Or kayaks and canoes, and let's go check it out. Watch out for wildlife. Look at that, we got snakes.
Bring out the snakes!
Does he come to all of our shows? Or does he just... There we go. Nice little boat launch. So, don't boat, but here's a boat launch. Alright. It's like when Ryan Reynolds told Peter Griffin, don't ever call me again, and then hands him a cell phone and says, here's a cell phone so we can always talk. Doesn't make sense. Let's go this way. There it is. Coots Paradise Sanctuary. So, nice. We hiked all the way. It keeps going, obviously. Came across the bridge, came down, crossed over, went over this way, and now we're pretty much right now. So we're gonna go up to Princess Point. Let's do it. Princess Point Trail, D's Way. Oh, look at this. Check it out. No fires allowed. Got you beat, bud. All right, let's go. Ooh. By the way, before I forget, I'm just gonna tell what happened earlier. So I had done the loop in Bayfront, and I was coming around, and in the time lapse, you can probably see three big black tents set up on a hill. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that is a absolute savage, like, zero caring camp. I'm just gonna set up in the middle of Bayfront, these massive tents. And I was like, that's insane. Like, how do you do that? And then I wrapped around and I noticed that they were shooting a movie. And I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense, honestly. Like, but the funny part about it was, as I was hiking through, I was getting a time lapse, and everybody was looking at me like, what is this guy doing? Like I'm a spy or so, who knows? I don't know, but, and I get past them, I get all the way through, and I'm like just passing the crowd, and I hear a guy go, that guy's taking a film. And I'm just like, keep walking, just keep walking. Just, it was really funny. And then I got around to the other side, and I was like, I don't know if I should film that way, or there was this big pirate ship, and I'm like, I don't know if I could film that, I might get in trouble. It was just really funny. Anyways, whew, I thought it was a huge homeless camp. It ended up being like movie producers, and ooh, this is, yeah, okay. I think we're, what is that? Yeah, no fires. Yeah, all right, but, all right. Yeah, let's set up here. I believe I've fished here in the past, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, maybe I'll keep walking a bit. See if there's a bit more quieter of a spot. Yeah, let's go this way. All right, it's not looking like we're getting away from the noise over here, but I mean, there's plenty more trails. And you know, I'm just gonna start, it's gonna become a Dano saying, just tack them on, but we just keep going. Why not? We've taken breaks, we've had water, we're good. Let's go this way, bud. In fact, I think we're gonna change the plan up completely. Let's see how far in we can go before it's quiet and peaceful. We don't have the roar of the highway. So let's go. Start a new trail, I guess. Let's, you know. Wow, eh? As I'm hiking in, I'm like, oh, there's people set up over there. I'm gonna run into people like camping. But no, turns out they just absolutely set you up for a beautiful view. This is, wow. Yeah, there's people over there, but I think they're bird watching. Yeah, wow. I mean, this is Hamilton. Like, I feel like I'm in Algonquin almost. Like, wow. Huh.
A goose.
All right, can still hear the highway though. Let's keep going. Yeah, it's like right there. Can still see the highway. That doesn't count at all. We're not, no. Wow. Nice little pond. Man, we are getting into some good lookings. This is just beautiful. And another look out over there. I'm pretty sure the trail's running along. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, somebody's up there. We might not get away from the noise. We're gonna keep looking though. It's nice and early. We still got time. Go and keep looking. Oh, this would just be absolutely perfect. But there's really nowhere to set up shop. By the way, just realized, kind of proud of myself, I'm hiking a trail right now. I'm not on an easy ticks is my point. It's a phobia I have. I'll tell you the story actually this time because I can charge my phone. But we're on the trail, boyo. Good job, Dano. Facing my phobia. No one knows. Well, I guess all you do now. Huh, look what I found. I'm totally joking, it's mine. Figure I bust this out because we got pretty nice terrain going on, Mia. We go up. Wow, this is just getting beautiful. We're gonna keep going, but I mean, probably can't see it. Highway's there, and I don't know if you can, but still get a bit of a rumble. So we're gonna keep going, see what we can find. We got a deer just sitting over there. See if I can get him. Right in the middle of the shot. Let's see if we can get closer. Everything is in my favor right now. There's no wind. The birds are making decent amount of noise. Plus the highway. Oh, he's looking. Luckily they have terrible eyesight. Oh, he might have ran over there. He just took off. I think he went that way. But a little bit of bad news. Trail ended. And I don't think we can go anywhere that way. It's all fenced off. They're doing like research. So I guess we're going back that way. Let's go this way. See if we can see the deer. Oh. Well, it's not looking too good as far as spots that I can get to without getting in trouble. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you my tick story now, and then I might just go to that first spot, set up shop, get a coffee going, call the video. I'm not lying, this probably tacked on easily another couple of kilometers, but I'm gonna do that when I sit down, figure that out. So anyways, my tick story. About a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I had gone into the bush to go and scout, like hunting, and it was just a hike. I was just walking through, and I'm not gonna drag it out. Long story short, I'm not even lying, I got about 100 feet into the bush, maybe less, and I just was absolutely covered in ticks. I'm talking like over 100 easily, not an exaggeration. They were everywhere. They were all over my neck, they were in my hair, they were inside of my clothing and outside of my clothing. There had to have been 100 of them easily. And so I had a panic attack and was like, well, do I keep going and try and get out quickly, or do I turn around and just run back to the trailhead? And I decided, screw it, I'm gonna run back to the trailhead. And I ended up running out into a farmer's field, which nothing was being grown, it was just dirt. And stripping right down to my boxers. You gotta love the country for that. Nobody saw me. So right down to my boxers, tried to get all the ticks off of me, and then had to put my clothing back on, knowing that there was ticks in them, and dang near run home to get them off of me. By the way, a really good way of getting ticks out of your clothing and making sure they're out of your clothing, just throw them in the dryer, but let them run for a bit. You'll find another 20 in your little collector. Anyways, that's my phobia. That's why I now have a tick phobia, because I never liked them, but after being covered, and I mean covered, I'm not exaggerating, I panicked. I ran out of the woods, legit. No. So ever since then, I try to stay away from ticks. And I mean, obviously Lyme disease as well, which, little inside note, if you've made it this far, I am actually correct about 24 hours. It takes 24 hours for a tick to give you Lyme disease. So they have to like kind of eat through your skin before they get to blood. Then, yeah, 24 hours. So I feel like that's why I might not be as paranoid now, because I can just go home and check myself and check my clothing and all of that. Yeah, tick story. Oh, I walked through a spider web. Oh, that's nice. There's another one I don't like, but that's another story. We go this way. Well, this actually doesn't look too bad, and might not be too loud, and I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to be here. So that's kind of cool. Let's check this out. Wait. Yeah, not too shabby. A little staircase, some water, a stump. Feels like home.
Can you see me?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, I think what I'm gonna do, take a second, have some water, get a coffee going, cue the scenic shots. Yeah, I'm talking to me. I'm future Dano. That should be more than enough. Just don't spill on me. Know the truth. A little breezy, but we'll see if it heats her up. I think it'll be fine. Oh, nice. We got some old coffee crust. So I'm gonna have to wait for the water to boil before I indulge. Now all I need is a lid for my lid. No. Sorry about that. It appears my hiking pole didn't want to hold my jacket anymore. It's good as it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be too hot. We're not pulling a Bruno Mars here, bud. Too hot. Yeah, I'm weird. I don't know what to tell you. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. And I like it. Yeah. Come here, Goose. I want to fight. Alright, I think. Oh, Lordy. Daniel's losing it. I think we should be good. Kill that. Oh, those handles are warm. That was very much warm, yeah. That's okay. This is how I clean my... Stop it. Concentrate. Okay, now that I've scalded my hands, this is how I clean my cup. All clean. Oh. Okay, let's get this done before something else happens. Try to dry my hands off. This is gonna be a pain. Come on. Are we gonna fail again at coffee? I can't even get it open. We're gonna have to bust out the knife. Yeah. Man, I'm really glad I would just let the camera go right now because I am covered in coffee. Oh, okay. What's the matter though? Because we got coffee. There we go. For all the non-believers out there. I don't know. As if you don't believe that I'm making coffee. Dano, you're losing it, buddy. But that's okay, who cares? Drink your freaking tea. It's coffee. Oh, yeah. We did it. Cheers. Okay. Now I'm really ready to fight a goose. The stove doubles as a table. I love it. People are already on the water. Well, I think I'll do something new. I think I'm going to start a segment or whatever you want to call it. It's called Things I'm Grateful For. I think I'll start it on this video. I think the first thing I'm grateful for right now is that the weather held out. It was supposed to rain. Then I came anyways. And what's funny is I don't know how waterproof my phone is, so that made me a little nervous. But, I mean, come on. Can't complain. Beautiful weather. It's like 14 degrees or so right now. The other thing I'm grateful for is the fact that I now have a battery pack so I can charge my phone. Shout out to my sister for hooking me up. That's another thing I'm grateful for. And obviously good health. Being able to go on hikes. Yeah. That's what I feel like right now. Yeah, I told you, I'm weird. It'll never be one continuous normal shot. Always got to be something weird. Okay, well, there's two, I believe, on the water. This goose just realized I was here. Would you come on? Anyways, he just jumped into the water and started swimming towards me. We may have a situation here. You'd think people know by now. Somebody who was in this kind of setup would be like, oh, I know what he's doing. But I still get looks. It's really funny. By the way, that was a diver duck and a goose, not two geese. So I think he's just keeping his eye on me, but I don't think I'm close enough to bug him. Yeah, anyways. Oh, it's sunny. So I just did my little itty bitty bits of research, and it turns out that whole hike was 9.3 kilometers, which I'm happy with because, again, I have to hike back, so that's going to be a good 12, something like that, which is good. That's good practice for me. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I did, I think it was 5 or so, so tack on a couple more plus going back. I'm happy with that. It'll be about 12, maybe 13. Oh, so good. All right, everybody. Well, it pretty much sums it up. Got everything packed away. Didn't get to fight a goose, but it is what it is. He still might. He's still keeping his eye on me. But anyways, pretty much sums it up. All I got to do now is hike back, break that 10-kilometer mark. I'm actually really happy about that. 10K in a day. And then all I have to do is double it. So, I'd like to thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please, pretty please, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry, I forgot you. I'm sorry. Come here.